Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to AV Atmos. If you're new to our channel and you like audio video technology, make sure you subscribe right now and hit the bell icon so you will be notified when our next content has been released. I'm going to talk about the 5 major reasons why you should get multiple subwoofers this year. And number one is flexibility. Now, if you do not know the fact that if you have only one subwoofer placed in a corner, you're going to cause a lot of problems in a single space that you're trying to cover. And if you only have one subwoofer, you can never, and I repeat, you can never spread bass evenly across different areas of a particular environment, especially if it's a smaller room, larger size room, and even an open living room. You can't cover that kind of space. Now you need multiple subwoofers to be in a position to give you that ability to place different subwoofers anywhere that you feel you can get the best response. And that is why flexibility comes as number one, because you can actually place your subwoofer anywhere in the room and still get the best performance out of your system without actually spending so much on room treatment and room soundproofing and all that nonsense. Now, number two is power. Power is very important, man. If you really want the the dynamics of your bass to come out a lot more, you need multiple subwoofers. You can't get that kind of experience you get in an IMAX theater in your home, and the reason why is that your speakers are not um, designed or built to the performance of a Denley IMAX speaker. And not only that, they are not designed to be full range to perform in the same league as an IMAX theater. So you can never be in that position to get that spread bass that you get in an IMAX theater, but you can get it at home if you go dual or quad in your subwoofer setup, and you can even get better bass in your home if you know what you're doing. If you get multiple subwoofer and get a very good room correction software and you treat your room, you will get the best bass performance you can possibly think of in your home, even far better than any commercial theater can give you. And that's the power of multiple subwoofers, and that is the power. Now, number three, which leads me from power to this particular point, number three is longevity. The reason why you need a lot of power is because with a lot of power, you don't need to run your subwoofer so loud. And what it means is that the longer your subwoofers stay at a very low volume, the longer they last longer in their lifespan. The reason why some people complain after a year or two they get a subwoofer and they start complaining of their amps blowing up and all that, it's because they are pushing their single subwoofers so loud that they distort, they are underpowered, that they cannot cover their space, and next thing that they know it, their amps blow out. So you don't want that situation in your living space as well. You want a lot of power so that you moderate the way your bass sounds, and as well keep your subwoofers happy and not get so hot and die off quickly. Number four is speed, transient speed in your bass. Now, if you get one subwoofer, it will tend to sound boomy, especially when you place it in a car, no matter the subwoofer brand, because you're trying to push that subwoofer to sound in a certain way that it shouldn't sound, because you're kind of like forcing it to do a job that multiple subwoofers should easily do without forcing themselves. Um, if you do that with a single subwoofer, you won't get tactile bass, you won't get transient speed in your bass. But when you have multiple subwoofer and you calibrate it, you can tune the mid bass to be recessed a bit, while it gives you that very quick dynamic mid low frequency effect without sounding muddy or anything of that nature. You will get faster bass response, and if you really use a good room correction software like Dirac and Arc, you're going to get the best bass performance in your home, flat out, even far better than any commercial cinema. And that is the reason why you should get multiple. Now, number 5, which is the final one, is that you get even bass. Even bass. What I mean by even bass is consistent bass across all multiple seating area. I know you guys have heard this, and that's why I saved it for the last. You get multiple seats covered. Now, I understand that a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people that advise people on bass always tell them to get dual, but I personally will advise you to get 4 subwoofers, which is quad. The reason for that is that you can place all your subwoofers diagonally. One can be in the front, 2 across the sides of your room, and 1 at the back. And what it does is that every person in the room, especially if you EQ it very well, will get that same level of bass performance that you would get maybe staying in the middle or in your money seat. You're going to be in that position to cover everybody in the room without pushing a lot of power. You don't even need to run your subwoofers hard. Imagine having 4 PV16 Ultra in any room. It's going to sound amazing because you can EQ the 4 subwoofers to sound flat. Now, I understand it's expensive. It's an expensive business to buy a lot of subwoofers, but the benefits outweigh the disadvantages. In the long run, you will feel as though you've invested very well in a very great setup. So guys, this is basically my 5 tips for anybody going into home cinema and why they should consider getting 5 very good subwoofers that can actually go down to 20 Hz with authority in their home theater. They can get as many as they want. They can get 2, 3, 4, 5, even as much as 8. I've seen guys that had 8 subwoofers in their system. And just do what suits you, but do not go for only a single subwoofer. I will never advise that of anybody. And if you like this content and it was informative, go ahead, smash the like and subscribe to our channel. Keep watching, guys, and listen to us closely. Once again, my name is Onkyo, and I'll catch you guys very much next time.